Make sure you move.
I feel like I look really funny. Look good in this camera at all.
It's gonna be fine. Make sure you blink like a normal human. Hey friends, it's Christine. Welcome to today's video and my 150,000 subscriber celebration. I can't even believe it. And I have some co-hosts with me today. These are some of my best friends ever. This is Jessica.
Hello.
I have referenced her and her husband Billy in many videos. So if you ever hear me making fun of Billy, this is his wife. And this is Teresa. We met in 2009.
Probably.
If it wasn't for Teresa, I don't think I ever would have done a half marathon. I don't think I ever would have done a full marathon or a triathlon. You know, you were at every single one of my firsts for those. You did my first half marathon with me, my first marathon with me,
I remember that.
and Blackland Triathlon, first triathlon for both of us.
I was gonna say, I think that was my first too.
Had you started running yet?
Barely, like barely. And she was like, oh, I'm slow. And I'm like, great, I like slow. And we went out and I was like, Dave, she is not slow.
I'm slow. Still slow.
And then I've known Jessica forever.
I
it
remember
feels like.
meeting your parents before I have a memory of you. I worked with your mom in church, and Billy played with your dad in basketball. I
met you for real in 2007 because she was the person who was like, called me and invited me to like the park, and I was the new girl in a new house in a new town and I didn't know anybody. On Instagram, if you guys wanted to ask some of my best friends anything about me that you want to know, not from my own mouth but from theirs, here are some of the questions. Have they ever seen you angry?
I would say yes.
I mean, I got kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that go with the territory?
Maybe like you got cheated on a good deal or something. Like I have memories of you like, oh, I'm gonna get this awesome coupon deal, and then they like screwed you over at the store or something.
Or like the shelf was empty.
Yes, or it was already.
That's really funny. Has she changed since her YouTube channel exploded?
I would
like
say,
in January.
I would say no.
Nope, same Christine. Just down to earth, totally. You get what you see.
There's nothing hidden here?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Nothing hidden.
If someone gets her order wrong at a restaurant, what's my reaction?
I think you would be okay like the first time, but like, you know, if it was like, then they came back again and something was wrong, you might just be like.
Would I be like, you had one job?
Yeah.
Like.
I definitely think you wouldn't let it go though. Like I would probably be like, it's fine, it's not a big deal. But you'd be like, I ordered this and this is what I want, so.
And you would,
but it would be in a nice way.
And you would be the, it's fine.
Yeah, you would totally do that. You'd be like, oh, it's
the
okay.
Rachel from Friends, you know, like,
oh, it's fine, it's fine.
She's flaky, she's a pushover.
Flaky?
I'm not flaky. I might be a little bit of a pushover.
Pushover.
No, she's so not flaky. Yeah. Look, I have worked out with a lot of people in my day. She's the one who's always like, let's meet at 6, and she's there at 6.
Yeah, not flaky.
I'm a pushover. No way. Okay, in my defense, I waited tables, like for a couple of years. I know how restaurants work. I know what they should be doing, and I'm frustrated when they don't do their job.
Well, and I feel like if you're paying for something, you want what you paid for, so.
Yeah, I have my Texas shirt on. She has Texas earrings on.
I was gonna put on my Texas shirt. I have one in the closet.
Dude, get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
We all met in Texas, by the way. We were all like in the same neighborhood.
It was so fun.
When our babies were little, and we would like sit in the driveway in camp chairs where all kids like did
run around in the yard.
Run around in the driveway with their little bikes and stuff like that. What does she splurge on?
Clothes. I
Mm-hmm.
would say clothes.
Always.
Yeah.
It's always kind of been like clothes and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Running stuff. Workout stuff. Yeah. Races.
Yeah.
Because they're not cheap.
No.
But
no, they're not.
You would always find a way. I remember us talking one time years ago, and we're like, oh, we want to do this race, but it's like $100. And she was like, yeah, but you cut your grocery budget like $10 a month for like 10 months, and there you go. So she would find a way to fit it into the budget.
That does sound like something I would say.
Mm-hmm. I remember you saying that. You're like, yeah, but if you do this and this, you can afford it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I am right. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yay.
Look, we all match. Look, and Teresa and I are twinners on the watches. We have the same Garmin's. Is she as funny as she seems?
Yes.
I think your videos is how you really are.
Oh.
And I think that's like partly why I'm like, oh yeah, this is good to watch. It is like you're really there with you, and that's how you really are. So very, very real.
You have kind of like a sarcastic humor.
No.
And I'm kind of like that too, so I like it.
I like this one. This is kind of for you too. Will you do another triathlon when we can?
When we can.
Well, I mean, they're like not doing races really.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What's the plan?
Yes, we have a plan.
We
just talked about it. We're doing Ironman Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not this year. This race sells out in like a minute. So
Yeah.
we have to be ready to sign up, and it's in November.
So we're thinking 2022?
Yeah, we could do that.
Like, yeah, November 2022, we're gonna do it together.
I'm confident that they'll be doing races again by then.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. That's a year and a half from now. Am I mathing that?
What was the one you guys were talking about for St. George?
That's
St.
the
George Marathon,
Oh.
maybe next year,
Okay.
because we could like both fly in and go.
Didn't you say that they haven't canceled it this
They
year?
haven't canceled this year's yet, but we'll see. It's in October. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Didn't you sell your tri-bike?
I know I have it. It sits in my office. Getting dusty. Yeah, I know I don't use it.
If I get hashtag famous enough, maybe someone will send me one for free.
That would be
That would be
amazing.
so
I'm telling her she could get sponsored.
And I'm like, no.
She could do it.
I don't think so.
I think you could.
Like free
It's
tri-bike?
not about being fast. It's about I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know what it's about, but it's not about being fast getting sponsored. I think you could do it.
Well, it better not be about being fast, because that's not gonna work. What is something Christine is exceptionally good at that she doesn't acknowledge or accept? Listen, I take as many opportunities to brag as much as possible, especially around Billy.
She will tell you what she's really good at, but she will teach you how to be good at
Yes.
that. And she will also openly admit what she's not good at.
Yeah. That being said, I do think you're really good at a lot of things. Like you make it seem like it's easy when really it's not that easy. Like the bread. My gosh,
That is
the
so
bread.
easy. What is the matter with you two?
I failed on the bread like 4 times. And then I finally got it right and haven't made it since because I didn't want to mess up again.
What?
I didn't get the
oven.
oven one didn't work for me.
What? The easy one?
Yeah, the one
Like
that you
you just
cook
stir
in
around?
Yeah, it was a rock. But her oatmeal bread, she gave me the recipe years ago when we had first met.
Forever ago.
I tried it like 4 or 5 times and it's never been as good as hers. And she'd be like, hey, I brought you some bread. I just made this. And I'm like, I can't do it. I've tried. And I'm not a bad cook.
No,
like,
she
I can
is
cook.
good. I feel like I'm bad at most things.
No.
And I just like lucky at other times.
Both of you are very goal oriented and can do like anything.
So are you.
I couldn't even crochet a stitch that she tried for like an hour.
Oh,
She
crochet
was
is
today.
stupid. No offense.
I love crochet.
I don't like it either. It's not my thing. It's not my jam.
Yeah. I didn't know it was my jam until recently. And it's amazing. I love it.
It's amazing. Everyone crochet.
So exciting.
How do you stay so positive and happy? I would say you two are both the same. That's why we like each other.
Yeah. We don't
I
need to
think
be
you're
around
very
any-
upbeat.
We don't need to be around downers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
But
Well, life is hard enough. Like you just want to, like you said earlier when you were saying that.
Oh, we were talking
comedians,
about.
watching
Oh,
comedians.
yeah, I was like saying something about Jim Gaffigan, and both of them were like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Are you living on planet Earth? Like, what is the matter with you?" And they're like, "I've never heard of this guy." I'm like, and so I was just saying, yeah, he's a comedian. He's really funny, and right now I need to laugh.
yeah.
Like I need something light.
But that's one of the things I like about you too, is that you will say when things are hard. And some people like to pretend and put up this facade, and for you say things how they really are, even if it's something hard that most people won't fess up to. Yeah, this is hard.
Like our run this morning.
Yeah.
Dude, I still can't breathe.
I mean, just fine. I didn't go.
You didn't go. Ooh, this is so interesting. What is the best tip or advice Christine has shared with you? I don't know that I have good advice, although I'll freely give advice. But it's probably worth what you pay for it.
I would say lately I've been buying everything that she recommends off of Amazon.
Yeah, seriously.
Like all these appliances and everything, and my husband's like, what, another appliance? I'm like, well, Christine said it was good, so I have a whole closet full. But
I just told her she needs the meat masher thing.
yes, I need that. Still want to order the little zucchini zoodler or whatever. That's in my cart. So
Jessica, like, I guess watches all my videos, all of them.
I do pretty much.
Aww.
I
And then
missed a
I
couple
know.
lately, but
And then I don't know. I don't think you watch very many.
I watch some. Sometimes I'll go through and watch them.
I'll text her and be like, oh, you gotta watch this video. It's so good.
I like them.
Which one did I do that you called me right after and you were like, oh, this budget stuff. Help me with my budget. What was it? It was like a year ago.
You tried to help me a couple. No, you've never made me feel helpless, and that's another good thing. It's like I feel sometimes like I'm in a bad spot, like, you know, so far down, like there's no help for me. But she's always like, no, you could do this and do this, and you know, make me feel like it's doable.
Yeah.
So.
Or she'll say things like, well, it works for me. It may not work for you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some things that I think you would say, well, it would work if you tried.
Well, some things are really hard, and you know, I just know, okay, that's gonna be a little bit too hard for me. I'm not right there right now, but still good advice. Like, still, like, maybe at some point I'll get there where, you know, I want to put in the work, but not right now.
You have such a different life than me, though. It's like not. I didn't even tell you. So Teresa's a ER nurse, works full time. She's got 3 kids.
My son is almost 15, and I have twins that are almost 14. So wow, they're getting older.
Yeah,
and I'm not that old.
She's 10 years younger than me. How much younger?
Yeah, it's like you're the oldest, and then I'm 5 below you, and then she's 5 below me.
Okay.
It's a different lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I focus on different things.
Yeah, for sure. That's okay. We can be different.
Yeah,
and still be friends.
But we still have a lot in common, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
One thing I saw on one of your videos, when you were cleaning your bathroom and you started scrubbing like the wall, I was like, am I supposed to clean the wall? I have never cleaned the wall. And I got up there and started scrubbing and my rag was filthy.
And you were like, I should be cleaning the wall.
cleaning the wall. Oh my gosh. So
I don't do it all the time. It was just like that day I was like, I'm just gonna clean the wall.
Yeah, no.
For YouTube content.
I
gotta make this video over 10 minutes so I can get ads in it.
Yeah.
Where's the lie? What am I like on a girls' night out? We have not done one of those in so long because we live in different areas now.
Mm-hmm.
But girls' night out, I remember like sushi. Is that your birthday?
Maybe, yeah.
Like half price sushi night?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we did Cheesecake Factory a
Yes.
lot. A lot.
That was my favorite place.
Or book club.
Book club.
Book club.
Dude,
Yeah, that was fun.
like all the time.
Yeah.
So like, what am I like on a girls' night out?
She likes to stay up late and talk. She's not going to be the first one to be like, I gotta go to bed. Sorry, guys.
That's me.
That's you. Yeah, you're like, it's 9, I'm
It's
out.
9, I'm going to bed.
She's like,
And I'm like, can we stay up till
party.
2 and like catch up and talk all night? We had the after party.
Yes.
Do you remember? Like book club would end at like 9:30 and then we have the after party. Book club
Yes.
after party.
Yeah, I could stay up later back then.
You did. You hung out. Yeah, you
Now
were.
I'm old and I'm tired.
I'm getting to that point.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, it's 9:30. I'm like, want to go to sleep.
When you get up so early.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard when you have teenagers because Haley's like, oh, can I go to my friend's house till 11? And I'm like, but it's my bedtime.
Right.
I can't stay up till 11 and wait for you. Am I a good tipper? Yes or no? Do you even know?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
If they sucked, if they were absolutely horrendous, I give them 15%.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're, which is what you're supposed to give as a baseline. And if they're like fine, it'll be 20, and if they're amazing, it's 25.
Yeah. I would totally. That's what I would say.
Like I said, I waited tables. So.
I was gonna say that makes a big difference. I
Yeah,
feel like on
it
how
does.
people tip if they've been there before. On the other.
What's my worst habit? Not putting away the clean laundry.
Oh, maybe.
I let it build up for a week, and then I'm like, then you've gone through it again, and then it's time to wash it again.
Yeah.
That saves you from putting it away. I hate putting away clean laundry. You're so good at that. You were always like, one load, fold, away, done.
Yeah.
Her house was always the cleanest. It's the cleanest now.
It still is. Yeah.
This girl doesn't even have a sponge next to her kitchen sink.
It's in the dishwasher, so you can't see it.
It's in the dishwasher?
Everything is
every
hidden.
time.
Yeah.
I don't like things on the counter. It's like I can't.
You don't like anything anywhere.
That's why I put out some pills for her last night because she was like, "Do you have any Motrin?" And then an hour later they were sitting on the counter, so I put them away. And
I woke up this morning to go get them, and I'm like, "Where's the stupid bottle?"
I was like,
"Did they really come out at 11 o'clock at night and come get the bottle?" Man,
She couldn't sleep.
I
It was
couldn't sleep.
bothering her.
give me my drugs, woman. Am I a bully?
I said no. I don't
Do you think
she's
I'm a bully?
Not intentionally.
Oh, the tea spill.
I wouldn't say bully, but I think sometimes.
Are you saying I say things that offend people? Is that what you're saying right now?
Sometimes, but I don't take offense to them because it's just.
No, that's why we're friends.
We know
Yeah. Like, you never
where
have.
she's coming from. I will say she's very competitive, and I believe that sometimes rubs people the wrong way. Doesn't rub me the wrong way,
Right.
but if she was faster than me, it might.
Okay, I've probably
Just
never told you
kidding.
guys this, but one time somebody was like, so I lived 2 doors down from Teresa, and Christine lived 2 streets away. And when Teresa moved in, somebody was like, what do you think of Teresa? And I was like, she's great. And she's like, I think she's another Christine.
What? What does that mean?
They're like, they're
I don't
very
know. Am I?
competitive. You both are very goal-oriented. You both can do anything. Like, you're like, I want to do this. I'm going to learn how to bake a cake from scratch and do fondant and do all this stuff.
Okay,
Whatever.
listen, I did fondant one time, and I was like, never again. I've never been so unhappy in my life. You're good at it.
Yeah.
Your cakes are awesome.
I don't do that really anymore.
Whatever.
But-
You're so good at it. I'm putting pictures right here, right now, of Teresa's cakes. They're amazing. And you play the piano, and you sing. And I'm like, Teresa does everything I can't do. I hate you.
But I don't feel like we hate each other.
No.
No.
And like with the running thing, Like, I'm a little bit of a stronger runner, but
Yeah.
I'm not upset that she's a way insanely faster swimmer and biker, probably. I think you're a stronger
I think we're
cyclist.
really close in the cycling, depending on how fit we are.
And you guys don't hate me for not doing any of it.
Hey, listen,
We wish that you would. but-
Listen, Jessica's not really the workout type. She has totally like come running with me,
Yeah.
and come biking with me.
Okay, let me tell this story.
I'm kind of a bully. That's what we were talking about.
I don't think you're.
I'm not for everybody.
I don't think.
Some people think I'm a little much.
I think you have a strong personality and you aren't afraid to be yourself. And some
Yeah.
people can handle it right in the wrong way.
Some people don't like that, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You have a story.
I have a story. You can cut this out if you want to.
Okay,
so,
we'll see.
So this is
It
how
depends on
Christine
where it
is,
goes.
and this is partly why I love Christine. When we were friends, she would come over.
When we were friends back then.
When we were young friends, she would just come to my house and like just walk in like it was her house, and my kids were like,
No,
"Mom,
did I knock on the door?
Oh no,
I don't know.
My
Maybe
kids
you
tell the
didn't.
same story.
Maybe you didn't. I don't know if
I'm
you
pretty
knocked
sure
on.
you were
maybe
always like, your door was open.
It was always open.
My door
You
was
were like,
not
just
locked.
come in.
Just come in.
So I was like, oh, that's how we're gonna be, okay.
And so she would just, I don't remember if you knocked or not, but be like all of a sudden, oh, there's Christine. And I think maybe
I'm
one time
pretty
you went
sure
into
I
my house
knocked.
when I wasn't there. And I came home and you were there.
I did
And
not
my
remember
kids-
that.
And my kids were like, Mom, is it kind of weird that? And I'm like, no, I like that she does that
Yeah.
because I feel like that takes us to a new level
It does.
of friendship. And it's more like family.
Yeah.
Like I felt like you were more like family. And
If you weren't there, I probably knocked.
then you probably went in. But I mean, I probably knew you were coming or something. I don't know. It was just a level of familiarity that you don't get very often with a friend. And
It's
I feel
very
like,
rare to find someone like that.
and I feel like that's
So what?
special.
Because my kids would say the same thing, like, Christine just comes in. I'm like, I've told her to. Like, our door's always open.
Okay, yeah, you said that. You were
Yeah.
like, just come in. Just like, don't knock. That's dumb.
Except for one time. Except for one time, and you could
I'm
cut
like
the
looking
story.
really bad right
No,
now.
You could cut the story out.
Don't be friends with me. I'm just gonna walk in your house.
Christine comes over and she walks in and she has like these 2 pies. And she was like, hey, I brought pie. And I was like, awesome. And come sit down, like, be my friend. And then all of a sudden, like, somebody else shows up at the door. And I'm like, who is that? And she's like, oh, I just put on Facebook for whoever wanted to come over and have pie at your house. And I was
Did
like,
I really do that?
and I was like, you just put it out there for everybody? She was like, yeah, I got lots of pie. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, first of all, I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure that's a lie. Although thinking
Not
back on it,
happened.
I do remember pie at your house. Number 2, your house was always clean. So it's not like you were like, oh no, my house. And third,
It was totally
wow, I was pretty brazen back then. I think I've gotten better in my tactfulness.
No, but
since
we are such good friends that that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I felt like we had a very tight group. So it was, I probably invited like Melanie and her
Yeah.
and like Shara or something.
it was just.
It wasn't like people you didn't know.
No, it wasn't people. It wasn't like.
I just told the
It
neighborhood.
wasn't the community.
Come
it was,
on over.
It was like our
Just call-
Facebook. We
call
had
me
a
the
bunch of
pie
friends in the
lady.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Just so fun.
Did you come over for pie?
I don't remember
I'm
that.
sure she did.
That is very funny.
I'd be
Yeah.
sad if I missed it though.
See, they're all gonna hate me now. I'm in the
You can
Liz.
edit that out.
Do
But this
we-
is the real you.
Who doesn't want a friend that brings pie?
I know.
I brought pie. Like, what are you doing today? Okay, do you eat her food?
Yes.
Do I eat your food?
Do you eat my food that I cook?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did last
cooked
night,
last night.
and it was amazing.
So good.
It's always been amazing though. You invited us over for dinner one time, and my husband's like super picky, and so I was like, this is, and everything was amazing.
Do you remember what I made?
Yes, you made pork chops, but it was boneless. Like I guess pork loin chops.
Like a pork roast?
no, it was in slices.
was it the
with
chops?
some kind of sweet
with
apple
the
or something?
No, it's like a peach
Yeah.
preserved sauce. I've made it on the channel.
Your husband ate it.
Yeah.
That is saying something.
Yeah.
Because he's the pickiest
He's
eater
so
I've
picky.
ever met in my life.
And you taught me things like grilling peaches or nectarines or something.
Yes.
I
and
did
the
that.
pineapple.
I
grilled
did that
pineapple.
grilling class that
Yes.
one
It
time.
was so good and so healthy, and like it was some kind of mustard rub.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was all. I mean, she's always been an amazing cook.
Taught me how to make the pie crust at an
That was
activity.
life changing.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember I did that whole pie crust night.
Mhm.
Oh, I was so pregnant and exhausted. that was a hard day for me. What's the craziest thing I've ever done?
Awesome deals.
Yeah.
Couponing.
Like crazy ones. 2007, December 2007 goes down in history for me. Target Huggies deal. I'll never forget it.
I was thinking the CVS Halloween candy deal.
It was like free, all of it. Do I have any hidden talents?
Probably, I'm sure.
I'd really like to know what they are.
Undiscovered.
They're hidden to me too.
It's probably singing because you never like to sing.
No, it's actually not singing.
It might be. You
No,
have to
it's
try.
actually not. So we're at church and we're practicing with the teenage girls a Christmas song or something, and we're doing a spoof off of the 12 Days of Christmas, and the girls are like not really singing, and I'm like, well, I could sing like the 12 Days of Christmas, that wouldn't be a big deal. And I'm in the back and there's like 40 girls. It was like 2 years ago, and so I start singing the song just because like there's nobody singing, like it's not loud enough. The girl in front of me, her dad is the choir director at the college, okay, like she knows her stuff. She turns and gives me this stink eye face. like who is making that horrendous noise? Right? And I'm like, and never singing in public again. Like, you know the people that try out for American Idol and you're like, why has no one ever told them? You know, I know. Okay, I know. Is Christine generous with her frugal finds, and does she share?
Absolutely.
Yes, always.
Always.
When she's really good at something, she'll be the first one to be like, yeah, but you can do it too, and this is how.
Yeah.
And come do it with me, and let's
Yeah.
go shopping together. Like, we can all do it.
And I do look for the woohoo stickers at Smith's.
Look at you!
So I've been taking some of what you've been teaching me.
It only took
how many years?
15 years to get there. Does she really like to exercise? I mean, like for fun, like really, or is it like just something I put on the channel to get more
No,
views?
I think you really do.
I think you enjoy the therapeutic part of it, like it clears out your brain and that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's days where you're like, this sucks, I don't want to do it, but then you feel good after.
She doesn't love running.
Sometimes I do.
But I think you really love like swimming and cycling.
Yeah, I'm so stubborn that I like want to be a runner so bad that I just like force myself to do it.
Yeah.
There are times I like it. I didn't like it today.
Yeah.
I was like, everything hurts. I can't breathe. Please let me pass out. And it's hot. When I'm in shape, I feel like I'm out of running shape right now.
Yeah.
When I'm in shape and I can like go do a 5 or 6 and it like feels good, I like it then.
Yeah.
Like you have to get into the running zone.
Well,
I'm not in the running zone
And you
right now.
always say this on your video, like that you like to eat. So
Yeah, I
you're
sure do.
like, I'm gonna exercise so I can eat what I want. And I
Mhm.
mean, nobody can just eat everything they want.
Right.
Well, yeah, you can always out eat your exercise. I mean,
Right.
don't be stupid here, but if I run somewhere, I can eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that is the #1 reason.
Is she always this energetic?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not always. Not everybody's always energetic.
I think
Yeah, I think you always are pretty upbeat and going. You know, you've talked about on your channel before how you take the testosterone and vitamin D and how that has really helped. Because I think there were times where you used to crash, you know, like midday or something, and it seems like you're able to.
Yeah,
to keep going longer.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need a nap in the middle of the day anymore. For reference, I would like sleep 9 hours a night and still feel like I was in a brain fog and still need a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day.
That's crazy.
Like my close friends and Dave were like, something is wrong. Please go to the doctor. And so I did, and they found stuff that was wrong and then they fixed it. So yeah, like if you don't feel right, something's probably wrong. Like it's okay to be like, I don't know that this is normal. Like, and go to multiple people until someone listens to you. I think that was the key. Is I had a doctor that was like actually listening to me, and they were like, yeah, let's test for that. That's actually not that normal. Instead of being like, well, you're almost 40. I mean, this is your life now.
Yeah, no. Well, and I used to crash like that. And I thought it was like, oh, because my kids are little, because they take up so much energy. But then my kids all went to school, and I was still crashing in the middle of the day. And I'm like, I go to the grocery store, I come home, I'm like dead. But I wasn't drinking enough water, like ever. So once I started hydrating, like big time, then I haven't been like that either. So
I was gonna say, was it like you just needed a Diet Coke with some lime in it?
it would be Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that is so good. How many of Christine's pop culture references do you get? Oh, can I answer this one? Can I answer it? Okay, a lot more than her.
yes. I never watched Friends.
So we watched, like we both know Friends so well, and because she's 5 years younger, her pop culture is like a little off.
I'm not big on pop culture anyway, like in general.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I miss a lot of it, I think.
But you do the like for free.
Yes, I do like that one.
So like that one works. But yeah, I would say you miss a lot of them.
I do.
She gets
It's really
way
sad.
She gets way
Yeah.
more.
I get a lot more, but I still don't. I mean, you know a lot.
Yeah.
So I'll see something, I'll be like, oh, I do remember that, but I would have never remembered it off the top of my head.
But she does
Friends.
The Friends ones. You're all over that one.
So you can't be our friend anymore until you
No.
watch Friends.
I can't watch it. It's so old. I tried not
It's
that
so
long ago.
old.
It's
What?
so old. The clothes are so bad, and I'm like, oh.
They're pretty bad until about season 4.
That's a lot of episodes.
I started Haley watching it, and she's like cracking up. It's so funny.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Shows. Yeah.
And I love Chandler.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll try. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Who's your favorite Friends character? That's what I want to know.
So hard.
Well, it depends on the season.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like I think Ross has the funniest physical comedy and scenes. Okay, with the leather pants and like
the teeth whitening,
and the tanning and dating the trash girl, and he gets the stuff on his hand and he's like, whoa!
Yes.
Like physically very funny.
Yeah.
And Chandler is so sarcastically funny. It's hilarious. And then Phoebe is just like crazy funny.
Yeah.
And then Joey has the faces. Joey's faces crack me up.
Yeah. And Monica I like in the beginning, but towards the end.
A little shrill?
She gets a little shrill. Yeah.
That was the other thing. We'd be out late at girls' nights and Dave would be like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, oh, Dave's checking up on me. I'm like, my husband never checks up on me. So I had to tell him, hey, can you like text me so I can ignore you so that I can feel like those guys.
Like you care about
me.
And I was like, Dave, leave me alone. I'm with the girls.
Billy would just see if I was gonna be home by 10 because we had the 10 o'clock rule.
Right.
Anything after 10, I was in bed asleep, you know, and he's like, are you gonna be home before 10? That's the only reason.
Do I need to explain that?
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's a little self-explanatory. Yeah, 10 o'clock's the
cutoff
time. How old is Christine? Do you guys know?
Okay, well, if
I'm gonna guess
5 years younger, 38.
Yeah. 39 this fall.
Yeah, and I'll be 45.
Oh my God.
No, I'll be 44. Billy keeps adding a year to my life. Every year he's like, keeps telling me, he's like, you're 44. I'm like, no, I'm 43.
So what are you?
43.
You're 43.
Yes,
okay.
but I will.
And I'm 38.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you're 34.
I'm 34.
Okay.
I'm 34 this year.
Right.
So.
May. Is she an instigator, joiner, or the person you call after the fact, like after you've been caught after the fact? I would not say I'm the instigator.
You definitely are down though.
You're joiner.
Yeah, I'm down. Like if you're like, let's do blah blah blah, I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But I could see like, I need help with the body. Call Christine.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got, you were there for me one time. That one time that I.
That one time?
I remember. That one time you glued my daughter's chin shut.
I remember that. I remember that one time.
Yeah. So.
Have you learned anything from my financially savvy? Because I feel like we're not
getting anywhere.
No, I feel like it's so funny because like we all have a lot in common, but we all have different things in common. So like we have the workout stuff, running, triathlons in common. We have like raising kids and like we've known each other longer. We had the same philosophies on like nap time and sleep schedules and like feeding them certain like healthy foods and like so we were like same page.
Same page.
Have you learned anything from any money stuff I've ever said?
I learned about like something about like Roth IRAs and
but did you do one?
No, I didn't. I have a 401k. Does that count?
That does count.
My work kind of like.
Well, yeah, they help you with
why
it.
Why would you not? But
yeah, exactly. Give the government less taxes.
I mean, I've learned a lot. I don't know that I've used.
Yeah, you've
learned the budgeting. She did help with the budget, and I've tried to budget.
And you ripped it up and threw it in the trash.
It's frustrating. Okay, maybe what I've learned is that the budget isn't, okay, this is what I've learned. The budget doesn't tell you that you can't have things. The budget, if you want something, you put it in the budget. You can have whatever you want. If the budget just tells your money where it's going. So for me, that was like, I don't want a budget because then I can't have the things that I want. No, it's not like that. You have a budget and you still have the things that you want. You just have a plan for it. It's not like, oh, I see that, I'm gonna go get it.
I also like to say you can have anything you want. You just can't have everything that you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. What's your favorite quality? That's such an interesting word. What's your favorite quality about me?
I think it's just fun to be around.
And you're just giving. Like, I think you're really giving. Like, you brought, like, how many jams up?
I don't know, like 10?
Yeah. Like, 2 months in a row. Like,
well, I can't eat them all.
And she made us dinner.
Yeah.
Brought us dinner. Made dinner.
I like to cook, though.
Yeah, that's
and coupon codes for more dinners.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. You're welcome.
Yeah, so I just think you're really giving with your time and your talents.
Thanks, guys. I would like to thank Teresa and Jessica for joining me on today's video. If you guys liked them and if they don't hate the video when it's all finished and edited, maybe they'll come back for a return if I ever go up to like 250,000. I don't even know. It seems like unreal. I don't know that will happen. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope you guys learned some fun stuff. And enjoyed getting to know some of the people that have known me for a really long time. And I have some bonus footage of Billy and I doing a handstand competition in which I won. So that's coming like right here. Billy, you want to introduce yourself to the show?
Yeah, hi, I'm Billy Darragon. I'm Christine's mentor.
I've always wanted to be you.
This is the guy who won't eat the casseroles.
Yes, casseroles.
Right here.
Ladies, is that?
For sissies? That's
Yes,
what he
for
says.
sissies.
Casseroles are for sissies.
No casseroles.
Be meat and a potato.
This is Fit Frugal Mom, not Dr. Phil.
I challenge Billy, who says he can beat me in anything, to a cartwheel battle. He's wrong. He has never beaten me in anything.
You might want to tuck this shirt in, babe.
Fit Frugal Mom against Fit Frugal Friend.
I thought you called her Fit Frugal Broad earlier.
Broad.
Now it's gonna have to
We're
TLC.
keeping it in.
TLC won't like that.
Don't like anything, as long as you're quirky enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're going on form and prettiness.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
I'm gonna lose.
I know.
Are you guys gonna go at the same time, or are you going
No,
first?
we'll go one by one, and then you guys will judge us. Okay. Are there any pokies?
Probably.
Okay, it's okay. Straight up cartwheel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm down.
This is gonna be.
Stuck the landing!
This is gonna be great, babe.
I don't know if I've ever seen her do a cartwheel.
I have never seen Billy do a
Really?
cartwheel.
Someone start playing the theme to Rocky.
All right.
Bum bum bada bum bada bum bum bum.
Do I get 2 tries? I mean,
Wait, that's 2 out of 3.
yeah, aren't you like?
All right,
10
chicken
years-
legs, let's
aren't
see
you
it.
10 years younger than me?
No, false. I don't know. Wait.
It's,
Five years.
it's close.
40 yet?
No, not yet.
At least 6. Are you
He's
39?
46.
I'll be 39 this year.
I'm 7 or 8 years older than you.
I thought he was gonna say he's 70. I'm 70.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's go, babe.
Wait, is he lefty?
Yes.
He is.
Is that all right?
What?
Hey, that wasn't bad.
How bad?
It was great,
It
babe.
really hurt.
Okay, round off.
Okay, let's go. I'm warmed up now.
Do you know
Okay, yeah, we gotta do 2 out of 3. Go ahead. I'm
what's a
warmed
round?
up
Do
now.
you know what a round off is?
Yeah, you land on 2 feet.
Well, you do like a jump. I don't know that I can do a jump anymore. I'm old now.
All right, I'm ready. now.
Okay.
Oh crap, I'm in trouble here.
I haven't done one of those since I was 10. No, come on.
That wasn't bad.
That was okay.
I did better. I lost a lot less than I thought I would.
Better here than in the triathlon that I kicked your butt in. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We were almost setting up a search party for you. We're like, what happened to Billy?
Just remember who did better in the swim. No!
Oh, you were,
I'm a swimmer. Are you?
you were dead. You were,
Oh, sorry, that was Teresa I beat in the swim. I'm sorry.
I was saying, you were dead after that
You're
swim.
not coming up
Yeah, I was,
against
because
me on this way.
I picked it, I took in water.
You took in water.
Purple when you came out of the water.
Yeah,
I thought you were like half
No,
dead.
you remember what happened? I threw up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he threw
Out of
up.
the pool and threw
No.
up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I kept going, and Jessica's like, someone said to Jessica, oh, he's going to quit now. And she's like, do you know him? He'll drop dead before he quits.
Yeah, that's the truth.